welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the Den. We are now talking Tyler Perry Sistas. Having faith, okay? Season 9, episode 3. Baby, they done had us going through it. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Every single time. Triggering, traumatizing, depressing. Had me in here boo-hooing. We don't know, is she alive? Is she not alive? Is the baby alive? Is the baby not alive? Which baby is it? Is it both babies? Is it one baby? Is it two babies? They was taking us through all the loops. But when Zach came out and said, oh God, my baby girl, I done held my baby girl in my arms and she was so perfect, bitch, I lost it. Okay, so we know that it is forever Taylor that we done gave the wings. Okay, she is now an angel going up to glory to be with God. And you know, I want y'all, what I need to see from this moment forward, when Karen is going home, I need y'all to get over to that damn house, clean it up. Okay, let's get rid of some of the things so that this is not a reminder for her. She already gonna be going through the 5 stages of grief. We gonna be going through postpartum depression, and we know that she had 2 of each thing. What I need y'all to do is get on top of that and make sure she got the food up in that house, okay? Beans, greens, tomatoes, hams, and all of the good things. Because why is PM coming up in here talking about, oh girl, where's the babies? How the hell did we not tell PM, like, child, y'all doing the most already? Y'all gonna be irking my damn nerves, and there's already a high level situation. Now, what I don't want to see is Sabrina over here still running around with Rich. He keep trying to call, I apologize. We don't want to hear from you, okay? I don't want to see Danny and Tony. It's not that damn hard, bitch. Either you go into Alaska or you not. Like, let's wrap it up, okay? Because we got other damn things to do. We ain't got time to be on that all day. I need Andy to get her ass over here talking about Andy Esquire. I needed you to have that energy last week, but we here now, so I need you to find all of the things about Dr. Cruz and bring him all the way down, okay? Down, baby. Like, he don't need to be doing a damn thing. He don't need to be in nobody hospital. He don't need to be around nobody patient. We don't need to see him no more. Nobody should even know that he ever damn existed when you finish with him, okay? And I need y'all to basically just be here for your girl, because she gonna need it, bitch. This was a lot, y'all. This was a whole hell of a lot. We done waited and seen Karen pregnant for 11 damn years, okay? Had 2 damn different baby damn daddies. We had to wait forever to find out who was going to be the father or who, only for us to come here and then have to see her damn tortured, coded, and waking up finding out that her daggone child was gone. Enough, okay? Enough. I ain't got no more in me. But we gonna go ahead and break this on down. Take it from the top. You know how we do. Ooh, Lord, child. Bitch, when I tell you that I want to slap Andy and Sabrina 3 different times, like, first of all, how the hell she coded? Y'all in the room with the door closed. Nobody gonna press the freaking emergency bell. Nobody gonna open the door and run out in the hallway. We both just gonna be yelling from inside the damn room. Now, I said, I know, you know, for a minute you get froze, you get stuck when there's an emergency situation and you scared and you worried and you probably don't want to leave her side. But I need y'all, okay, to have y'all minds working a little bit faster. And even when the doctor come in and he's like, listen, I need y'all to get the hell out the room because I need to go ahead and do the C-section. Your friend's life is on the line. If you want me to be able to save her, I need y'all to skip to my loop. They was moving way too slow. Like, Sabrina was still trying to stay in the damn room, and I was like, bitch, get out, okay? And then when we get in the damn hallway, she's still talking about, I'm gonna go back in there. No, you not. You gonna go sit your damn ass down somewhere. Again, I get it. Tensions is high. You worried about your friend, but bitch, this not the time, okay? I really wanted somebody to be like, pow, 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 pow. Of course, we had Andy go over and let Doctor know, bitch, when I'm finished with you, all you gonna be able to do is make damn deliveries. You ain't gonna be doing a damn thing else, and he shouldn't even be able to do that. Nobody should want to hire him nowhere, okay? We don't want you around no woman. We don't want you around no babies, and no, I don't want you making my damn sandwich, okay? So, in the process of all of this, of course, Fatima ends up coming up saying what's going on, and they're kind of putting her up to date, and she's like, let me go let, you know, Zach about this. Zach is trying to be strong. He got his scrubs on. He's saying that he's going to go in the room. You know, him and Aaron is going to be in here together, and Fatima's just encouraging him, like, you know, you the one that be making us laugh and making everybody feel good and pushing us through, and he's, you know, was able to crack a little joke where he was like, girl, I thought it was my looks and the way I, do the whoop-de-whoop-de-woo in the bedroom that had you going all crazy, and that's what you loved about me. And she like, yeah, I love that too. And I really did appreciate that moment. That was one of my favorite moments. Another favorite moment is when him and Aaron, come together, and he's like, maybe we should pray. And Aaron got so weak where he was like, I can't do it. I don't have it in me right now. I just don't have the words. And Zach was telling him like, nah, you can't give up on God now. And so he basically initiated the prayer. Thank you for waking us up. Thank you for giving us our lives. Thank you for the grace that you have bestowed us. And, please make sure everything is all right. Like the name of the episode is Having Faith, and we are trying our best to keep this faith. Danny and Sabrina trying to keep themselves busy outside. Danny at one point was telling the doctor, bitch, everything you think about gonna crumble. Every time you see me, I'm gonna be on your ass. I did enjoy hearing Danny cursing him out. I also got a good chuckle when she was cursing out Rich after Sabrina telling her about Rich. But again, I don't really have any sympathy and any investments in the Sabrina Rich story, because I feel like y'all was broke up anyway. Okay, the dude moved on. He waited 2.5 seconds to go ahead and get up in Penelope or whatever the case may be. That just proves even more that he wasn't the person for you. Leave both of them alone. Go ahead about your business. Worry about getting fertilized and having your damn baby that you was planning on doing. Like, move it on along, okay? Because this is just dragging too damn much for me. Now, Danny, gave him a good old tongue lashing. And so if she see him in the street, he gonna get another kind of lashing too. And she basically, was saying like she about to call Tony to see if he knew about this, and he was down with it, too. We had a moment with Miss Lisa where she was actually thanking, Aaron and Zach for them stepping up and for being there for her baby girl. Because when the nurse came out talking about, do y'all have a DNR? It's like, bitch, what are we talking about here? Does Karen have a wig? And, Will, rather. And, Miss Lisa's like, is my damn daughter dead in there? Like, what are we talking about? This is scary for her, too, because that's her baby girl. And, I even like the moment where Fatima and the girls is all talking about, where they have came from since Fatima and Zach getting together and all this stuff happening and all the drama that we done freaking went through. And, we done came a long way since then. And we had this group hug, and we was even getting the flashbacks to the girls, over the years, and different group hugs that they did with Cameron, and they singing she's strong, so she gonna make it through this, and really being like, damn, it's been that long, from college till now, and just having their memories and saying no matter what, we got to go ahead and be strong for her. So we had, Zach telling Aaron they got to be strong. Fatima telling Zach they got to be strong. The girls telling each other we got to be strong, right? And we all trying to hold it together for Karen and think as positive as we can. So even though I was annoyed by Sabrina even bringing up the whole Rich thing, and Danny's over here telling her, putting her up to speed about the Tony thing, and we both kind of like, well, you didn't have a worst day to me, girl. My day was worse, and I don't think you could top me. What happened with you? And all of that kind of to just still take their minds off of the situation with Karen. Danny at one point is basically like, yeah, I need something else to do any damn way, and take my frustrations out in another place. And it was funny too, after she finished cursing his ass out, and telling him how he need to be wiping his damn Clorox, his counters down with Clorox, and she seen everybody standing there looking at her. She like, yeah, I ain't got nothing else better to do. Go ahead. Ain't y'all got some family and friends that's up in here? And Doc, what the hell are you doing? Because you don't even look like you know how to work that damn, stethoscope. But I was like, Danny, well, you was over here running your mouth and, pretty much shouting Sabrina business out for the whole damn hospital to hear. So, but, she made a good point. This is what they do, not everybody, but it is doctors that's like this, right? They're not caring about the value of life of a black woman. They're not caring about the fact that she could die. They're not caring about her babies being put in jeopardy, right? How many in the statistics, we are the highest ones that this happens to. They supposed to be helping us, and they be over here talking about some damn, oh, you okay, you can handle it, you don't get the pain the way the other people do. They don't believe us when we saying anything. So definitely the stuff what that Danny was saying in that moment was absolutely facts, right? Unfortunately. And it's infuriating. It does make you get pissed off because it's like, this should not be. And of course, when she seen old, Crackle Barrel walking past, she let him know, bitch, I'm gonna be on your ass. And I love Dr. Vaughn. I love the way he came in talking, to Karen and putting her up to speed, even though it was a very difficult thing to do. But he was very straightforward, very direct, great bedside manner. And then him coming out and talking to the girls and telling them everything. Now, if I did have any critiques about the damn episode, where they irritated me out, because I was like, now y'all just playing in our damn face, is how we had Mama Lisa come up to them and be like, girls, and then we cut to commercial, and when we come back from commercial, we don't never hear what Mama Lisa actually said to them. Everybody was kind of being vague, going around, well, she, and even at one point, Dr. Vaughn comes out and he's like, yeah, it's going to be hard to see y'all friend like this. Do y'all want to go in now? Are y'all ready to go in? And it's like, bitch, what happened? What's going to be hard? Why is it going to be hard? She who? So it just was like, tell us already, right? But pretty much already knew that nothing wasn't going to happen to Karen. We was going to be able to save her. We was going to have one baby. But it still was like, when you know something or you have a theory of something, but then it actually happens and plays out, is a different thing to experience it versus you just being like, oh, this is what's probably going to happen. Because when Zach came out that room, kicking the damn carts, falling on the floor, crying like, why? Why does it always have to be me? Why can't I win? I should have known I couldn't be happy. I should have known something could go wrong. I'm in this room and I hear one baby cry and I'm like, what about the other one? And they just kept not answering. Me and Aaron looked over at each other and we're both, without talking, thinking the same thing, basically, right? I could see it in his eyes and he could see it in mine. And they did the test, and it's my baby that died, and he was like, I was looking forward to this, and this wasn't supposed to happen, and, why did it have to happen, and all of those different type of questions. And Fatima's just trying to be there for him and comfort him and, tell him whatever she can to encourage him and be there for him in this moment, right? And just say, let it all out. And him saying that he held the baby in his arms, like I said, that just did it for me. And then after, because even when, Karen wakes up, she's still pretty much like, where's my baby? She's waking up sore, her stomach is a little bit burning. She's still kind of out of it. He's telling her he's going to give her Vicodin for the burning and that's normal. Here go Danny, we got to put some humor into it. She like, can I get some Vicodin too? And he just laughs at that, even though we know Danny was dead ass serious. And, we got to let her know that one baby didn't make it and that it was Zach's. And of course, is like all flooding, for her again. Like, you got to be kidding me. And, this is what I was telling them about, that it was something that was wrong. And she's like, no, it can't be. And, he's just saying, I'm sorry. And he's like, leaving the girls to be with her. And the girls say, well, they say you can hold the baby, but it's up to you, no pressure. We're not gonna like make you do it if you don't want to. And she says yes, so they bring the baby into her. Oh my goodness. And she held the baby, and we like, oh, what are you gonna name the baby? And she said Forever Taylor. Oh my God, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this hurts. This freaking hurts, regardless of how you felt about the Karen character or how they, have done the story and the back and forth and in and out and all around with her, Fatima, Zach, and Aaron. To know that this precious little baby is gone, and to know that there probably could have been a way to save the baby and do things different had this doctor not been negligent on top of that, right? And just let her sit there where she could have been taken out of here, because let's not forget that she coded too. And her trying to grasp all these different emotions that she feeling, and Zach outside with Fatima trying to grasp all the different emotions that he's feeling. And the girl's just trying to be there and comfort her as much as she can, but at the same time, you really don't know what to say, and you can't really fix it, right? Because both Zach and Karen is basically feeling like, can you give my baby back to me? Like, that's what I want when they're asking, what can you do for me? And then Zach questioning, why would God do this to me? Like, he just literally finished leading a prayer you know, with Aaron and trying to be positive, but when it's all said and done, you have this, you know, tragedy that happens. And on top of that, him and Andy just finished being in a whole damn shootout before they got over here to the hospital. And of course, if y'all didn't see the live, check out the live, because we was just discussing how much things Karen has went through and Zach have went through, and it's like, damn, when the hell does it end, right? And so, you know, we still trying to tell her, like, you did still have your baby, you know, it's just that she in heaven and your other baby is waiting to meet you, and you get to say, you know, hold this baby and say goodbye. And we just trying to really be in that moment, you know, with her as much as we can, as far as the girls, you know, Danny, Andy, and Sabrina being there with her. But oh my goodness, y'all, these 3 episodes, I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't take no more. And it looks like the next episode she gonna be going home, but the fact that people is really thinking that it's supposed to be like a snap of a hat, she gonna go home, she gonna just be like, oh, I got my baby with him and let me move on and be happy. Where they do that at? Okay, where do you lose a whole daggone child that you gotta say goodbye to? You get to hold after carrying them for 9 months, and you just like, oh, well, hey, bye, baby, I still got this one. Like, no, it don't work that way, y'all. Let's be real out here. Grief is a crazy thing. It comes in waves, and it's 5 stages. All of this is still new. It's still fresh. She's still just getting home. So, of course, we see in the trailer her telling the girls, like, y'all sitting here acting like I'm just supposed to be okay. Like, my damn baby ain't freaking dead. If y'all don't get out my face. She don't want to accept nobody comforting her right now. She don't want nobody around her. She know they mean well. She know they love her, but she absolutely do not want nobody in her face. And that is okay. Okay, that is absolutely normal and natural for her to feel that way. And it ain't helping that nobody ain't put Pam up on game. So here she coming, walking in, talking about where the damn baby's at. I said, child. Then over on the other side of town, unfortunately, Fatima gonna be dealing with Zach and his grief, and he's steadily trying to tell her he okay, and it's like, no, you're not okay, and that's understandable. How the hell could you possibly be okay when you just finished dealing with Gary and all of those damn shenanigans? You was leaving straight from there to come to the damn hospital and then lose your damn daughter. We need to get Dr. Reed or whoever the hell, okay? Him and Karen is gonna need some damn therapy ASAP. Okay, that's what we need besides the tender loving care. But child, y'all know this about to drag out probably another 3 or 4 episodes too, so just be prepared, be ready. That's about it, y'all. I just, whoo, child, this has been a lot. I appreciate them shining a light on this. I've been saying it, but it really has been a lot. It's only but so much a person could daggone take. And for anybody that has ever experienced this, my sincere prayers and love and hugs and kisses to you, okay? Because we have to keep that in mind too, that this, even though this is fictional story and fictional characters, is a real subject matter. So let's keep it cute in the comments as well, and be mindful of that, because this is hard to see. You know, it's hard, but it's definitely something that does need a light to be shined on it. So that's my take on Sistas, y'all. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you were so inclined. Till next time, y'all. Toodaloo.